Oh shit. Daggone it. I'm sorry, Poopy. God darn it. I'm sorry, little mess. You got close to my leg. Little monster. What a mess. Well, I'm going to keep that in there. You can see here. You can see a knucklehead. I'll get it down there eventually. It is 9:09, 9:10. It just turned to 9:10. Tuesday, February 4th, 2024. We are now over the mountain. We made it through the middle of the day. Yes, we did. Hello, folks. I'm down here because Knucklehead's down here. She got right down by my daggone feet. I didn't see her. And my big old feet ain't got no eyes. You can watch her play. I'm a little bit tired, but, you know, my body's got to work. I got to work. And I can't let no doctor get a hold of me. That's the whole thing about this workout is don't let a doctor get a hold of you. You know, don't get hurt in the first place, you know. Keep yourself in shape. And one thing I will say about this workout is that it does wonders for my mental state. Because every time after I do the workout for about 24 hours, I get a pretty good high out of it. Look at this mess. What are you doing? She normally don't play with her green nanner. Well, she's going at it now. Yeah, she was. She came out the kitchen. She was all sweet and sugar. Because I just fed her some of her cheap chicken that she likes. She come out, she oh, 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 what the fuck is this? She never does that, you know? Yeah, it's my baby. Yes, it is. It's my little mess. Oh, we love our little mess. Yes, we do. It's gonna get you. The little green lantern's gonna get you. That is a mess. That right there is the most spoiled cat in the world. I'm so happy that her belly's got better. That shit, when she was eating Purina food and she was eating Fancy Feast from Walmart, her skin all broke out here on her belly and everything. It's got pretty much all better now. Because I've been getting her just cans of real food. I don't feed her any dry food. Something's in the dry food that really irritates her skin. And boy, it was bad there for a while. But she's better now. I don't know what the hell Applause is doing with their food. I gave her it's looking like I have to give her a little bit of her good food and a little bit of her bad food. And then she'll eat both foods. So, I don't know. Look at that mess. What are you doing? Little tard. Look at little tard. You're a mess. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? What are you doing? Yeah, be careful. I don't care about the guitar, I just don't want you to get hurt. She knocks that damn guitar over, that neck hits her, it'll hurt her. Yeah. You don't want that. I might actually do this right here. I think I can do this. Sorry, Poop. There you go. Now you can't knock it over. It's in between the daggone cushions. What you doing, Poops? We doing okay, Poops? We doing all right, little mess? We doing okay, little booger? Snip! Make you a bobtail cat. What do you think of that, huh? All right, we're gonna do our exercise, okay? Love you very much, little monster. This little monster. All right, here we go. Oh, my Lord. Oh. Today was a strange, tough day. But the God in heaven that watches over all of us was watching over me. And I went to work early, about an hour early, and I got started, and I grabbed the day, and I just kept pushing. And pushing and pushing and pushing. My last job wasn't supposed to happen until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I was done on all my other jobs by 11. So I went over there. I kind of snuck in, kind of looked around. I saw I could move the piece of furniture I had to repair out of the space. The people that was in the place were really nice. They didn't mind. So I took the stuff out and I got the job done. Got it done. I had to move some other heavy furniture. I got to take that into a storage. I had a table that was 50 inches square by 50 inches square that weighed 100 pounds. A little table this tall, 50 inches square by 50 inches square with a steel frame on it. And the top was about that thick. And the damn table weighed 100 damn pounds. And the top was beautiful, like gray wood grain laminate. And it was pretty much flawless. So I had to protect the hell out of it. I had to be careful with it. I had to balance it up on one dolly to get to the truck. Balance it, keep it balanced. I had to actually put it down on the ground to get the plate down on the truck. And then I took it over to the plate and tipped it down on the plate on its feet and then brought it up to the truck. And then I tipped it back on the dolly and I rolled it back in the truck. Tipped it down by the wall. I put 3 blankets against it. And then I put one strap and I put another strap across it to keep it from moving. I got it back to our warehouse and I used a piece of cardboard on the pallet. But first time what I did was I brought the pallet out and some of the nails on the pallet had moved up because they'll do that. When you use a pallet, the nails get loose and they'll pull up at the boards. Well, I took a hammer, I knocked them all down. I put 2 pieces of cardboard across it. I put a blanket across the top of the table and then taped the blanket around with packing tape. And then I flipped it over on the pallet, put a label on it, and moved it into our storage. But, and then I went back to our warehouse and entered all my paperwork into the computer. So by that time I was pretty much done because I had, like I said, I went in an hour early. But the day went pretty good. Now, that 4 o'clock job, I called that guy who was responsible for the job, and he was not happy. Now, everybody else in the place I worked at was happy. They were happy. They never said anything about me moving the sofa. The guy who ran the place, the location, he signed for it. We were all kind of had a great day. But when I got to the truck and I called this guy, because I didn't want him going down there at 4 o'clock, and I'd already got the job done, right? So I called him. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that without me being there. And I'm like going, okay. I mean, it's all you can say. He's right. He's right. I should have waited till 4. I just didn't want to wait till 4. I didn't want to sit on my ass for 4 hours till 4 o'clock and then work for a half hour and then drive an hour back to our warehouse. And I had that table in the back of the truck, so either tomorrow or today I could get that table out the truck, which is a 100-pound damn table. I was like, you know what? Let me knock this thing out. If I could get in here, and the number one thing was it was around patience. And the bottom line about patience is patients always have the right of way. And if there had been any, if that place had been full of patients, I would have never touched it. I'd have waited till 4 o'clock. But there was only 2 patients in a place with 22 seats in it. And the space was wide open. And I said, maybe I can get in here and get this table and I can get this sucker fixed.
So I went to my truck. I got a commercial bin, which is a big cardboard box. Put on a dolly. Put my tools in it. Put a blanket, well, 2 blankets in it. Put the leg in it I had to replace, and rolled on up there. And I took found a hallway that was abandoned practically. Nobody was walking down it. The patients weren't walking down it. It's a great place to work on this. It's a 2-seat. It's like a love seat, but it's a 2-seat bariatric seat for patients to sit in. It's a wide seat, but one of the legs had 2 little scratches on the front of it, so they wanted me to replace the whole leg. So I got back there. I took the box off the dolly, and I went in there, and there was nobody in the waiting room. I said, fucking A. And the ladies was nice as they could be, and the guy that was running the place was pretty cool. I went in there in 30 seconds. I had that love seat up on the dolly, rolled it out, put it on the blanket. It took about 17 minutes to replace that leg because it was kind of a pain in the ass. But it got done. I got it done. Took pictures. I put it back into the space in about 1 minute because I had to be careful. There's nobody in there when I went back. And it took about 5 minutes to get the paperwork signed off because I took the leg back in to show the customer what the punch was. When I showed the customer, they all laughed. The 2 girls behind the counter and the guy said, what? You replaced the whole leg for that? I said, yeah. He said, well, God. I said, look, it's just because it was brand new. I get it. If you buy something brand new, you want it to be perfect too, right? So I get it. But they were laughing about it. Anyway, we all had a good visit. He signed my paperwork. I left. I called the guy, and he was so unhappy. And he said that somebody has to be with you all the time. You're in there around patients. I'm like, I've delivered stuff to this location for 1.5 years without being escorted. Suddenly I have to be escorted. I didn't say that to him because he's my guy, and he's just in his little situation. That's what he felt was necessary. So, long story short, I apologized to him. I got the love seat done. The people were happy. We were actually cracking up. There was a cancer patient. There was 2 cancer patients in there when I first got there. I just went in there to look initially just to see what I was doing. And I'd worked on this type of love seat before, but not this particular type. So I needed to see what I was dealing with. I was kind of afraid that there was a love seat up there that the arm was broke off of or something. Or like the customer was having there was something that was dangerous. So I went up there and I looked around. I couldn't find it. So I called my contact at my company. He sent me a picture. There's 2 little scratches on the front of the leg that you couldn't even barely see when it was sitting amongst all the other things. But anyway, so there was a guy who was a cancer patient, was in a wheelchair with his wife. His wife was sitting across from him, and I said, oh, there it is. Because I went around the whole place, I couldn't find it. And it was behind his wheelchair. And the guy says, well, what are you doing? I says, well, you see those 2 little scratches right there? He said, yeah. I said, I'm replacing the whole leg. He said, what? I said, yeah. I'm replacing the whole leg. Are you kidding me? I said, no, I'm replacing the whole leg. So he cracked up. I looked at his wife. His wife was smiling because for 5 minutes he didn't have to think about cancer. He was thinking about how stupid it was. I was replacing the leg for these 2 little scratches. But look, it's a brand new $1,000 love seat. I get it, And I don't have a problem with changing it. But I didn't want to wait till 4 because I didn't want to come home at 7. I didn't want to be home at 7. I want to be home at 5, And the number one thing to me is I will sit on listen, when I took this job, I said I would never fuck off on the clock. I just won't do it. I'll go home. I'll take PTO. Because in our business, in the furniture business, a lot of times when you go on a job, if you have to work, say, you work at a job in the morning and you get done at 2, and then suddenly you got a truck unload at 7. but you can't start the job till 6. So there's 4 hours. Now, if you work at a great company like I used to work for, they would let you wait those 4 hours. Now, you might have to come back to the warehouse, do some work there. You might have to help somebody load a truck or something. But you're still employed, you know? And you got something to do. Lucky thing is if you did come back to the warehouse because you stayed busy, you know? But when I took this job, I said, you know what? I'm never going to fuck off on this job. I'm just not going to do it, you know? I'm going to, that's why I send them an email after every job. And it freaks them out. It freaked them out the first time I did. I said, listen, everybody needs to know what's going on with this job. Because every time I do a job, there's like 6 people in the paperwork. There's like purchasing agents, designers, project managers, everybody from our company who's on the paperwork, I send an email to. I say, okay, here's the PO, here's what happened, customer's happy, job's done. I go on to the next job. I do the same thing. And then after that, I have to use this thing called MOS, which is a billing paperwork. It's a billing computer that's in my iPad. I got to put the PO in it, and then I got to give them a rundown in the description about what happened. If there's any problems, punches, I got to take pictures and enter that into that. But bottom line is, they know what I'm doing all day long. And I don't get a problem with that. But that's how I'm going to, you know. But I get, you know, like today, I was rolling, man. I was hooking it up. And I had some great help from our salespeople up in Charlottesville. The lady marked all the chairs I had to pick up, put brochures in them. That was great. Went to this other job where I had to deliver 1 chair, which was a sample chair. Now, see, the thing is, it sounds like, oh, you just delivered 1 chair, but that 1 chair could be worth $1 million, depending on the size of the contract. You know, you never know. So we got the 1 chair up there, and in the process, I found these 2 other chairs that I left up there before. But then the lady who works for that company as a representative, she showed up on the job because she was looking for 1 of those chairs. Well, she took 2 of those chairs. But in the process of this, here's this 50-inch by 50-inch, 100-pound conference table. She was going to try to load that in her CRV, in her Honda CRV. She says, oh, I don't think it's going to fit my CRV. Can you take this with you? Because I had a pack van, a big truck, you know. I said, and we've done work with this lady for a long time. She and my boss and her had words at the beginning, but man, he shut her down, and she realized that he's not her enemy, and she realized that all she had to do was be nice, and he was nice back, and it's a great crew. She's a great lady. And so I said, sure, I can take that table. Why not? We'll take it to long-term storage. You can talk to my boss, and you'll work out the costs and all that. Because there'll be a cost. It ain't going to be happening for free. You know. But anyway, at least she didn't have to move this 100-pound table. I'm telling you, that sucker weighed 100 pounds. I put it on a dolly, and I went, holy crap. The whole time I rolled into the truck, it was trying to destroy itself in the parking lot. I'm like going, oh! That's why I'm glad I do this workout, you know. This is going to be a 2-part workout thing. I didn't expect to do confession on the floor, but I'm doing confession. I guess that's what I'm supposed to, that's what I'll name this one. The confession, no damn choice workout. But it was a good day, and God was with me the whole day. Things just went click, 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 even when the guy was upset. And I talked to him. And he said, I said, look, here's how it worked out. I went into first just to see what was going on, okay? And I saw the place was empty. And I asked the people, would it be okay if I take this love seat out into the hallway and fix it and bring it back to you? And they said, you know, it's okay. You sure? So I did it. And I told him that. And I said, and then he said, did you get any names? And I said, yeah, I got this name right here. Oh, no, that's the guy that runs the place, so I guess you're okay. Through the whole day, God was like tapping me on the shoulder, saying, okay, time's wasting. Time's wasting. Like he's right now, he's standing in front of me going, he's standing over me like this going, are you going to run your mouth or are you going to do this exercise? I'm going to get to it, Lord. You know, I got to brag on you, you know. But anyway, it was a good day. And got home and I fed the knucklehead. And I got sitting down and I got watching YouTube like I always do. And here it is. It's 9:30. And this is going to be a 2-part exercise thing. But I'm going to do this exercise because it felt so good today to be able to go. It just felt really good. And I really am glad that I did the last couple of days of exercises because that table was a challenge. And that finish on that table, that wood laminate, was perfect. It was beautiful. But if I'm rolling it on a dolly, now, the problem is you can't tip this over on the finish on concrete. I had to, every time I brought it down, I'd bring it down on its legs. Because if it fell over and hit that laminate, it chips, that whole table's ruined. That's probably $1,000 table, you know, and I'm rolling it, going, don't you do it, don't you? And the gremlins, boy, they were, I rolled it on down to the truck and I tipped it down on its legs gently, and I got the plate down and put it back on the dolly. I tipped it down on the plate gently, slid it up, put the plate up, put the dolly on the other side, tipped it up on that, rolled it around onto a blanket on the floor, and tipped it down, pulled the dolly out from under it, and then tipped the table up, put 3 blankets on it, pushed against the wall, put 2 straps against it, and tightened it securely. And that got it to our long-term storage safely. But it was a good day. And I thank the good Lord for, you know, easing the gentleman's heart about me going in there at 4 because I didn't want to be 6 hours out for no reason, you know. If we could get this thing done now look, here's the deal. Here's the number one deal about this whole situation. Had I gone into that space and there had been 12 or even 5 or 6 people in there, I'd had to wait till 4 o'clock. You know, I'm never going to ever inconvenience any patient at any hospital. I will never do that because I know what it means to be a patient. I know what it means to have my wife as a patient. I know what it means to push my wife all over the place in a wheelchair. And I will never, ever inconvenience a patient. But I didn't because we were kind of laughing. You know, they got a laugh, I got a laugh, we got the chair fixed, everybody was happy. And we thank the good Lord for that. So how about I stop running my mouth about today, which was wonderful, and I thank the good Lord for that. And I got back and I found out one of my big bosses in the company had been waiting for me all day. I don't know why he was down here because I had to stay out on the field all day. But I walked in and we rent a space from another company who is great and they receive our product for us sometimes. And I walk in and he goes, Phil! I went, uh-oh. Because I thought that the guy had called, you know, about the chair. I was like, oh shit, what is this? I said, uh-oh, what now? Well, so-and-so was waiting for you all day. I was like, what? He said, yeah, he was waiting for you all day. He kept looking at his watch and all this. I'm like, oh, okay. But the kicker is that I'm working. You know, that's what I say about my thing about when I started working here. I'm never going to be in a situation where anybody can say, oh, I saw him fucking off somewhere. No. I can tell you what I was doing every day, all the hours I was doing it. Because it's on my iPhone. I take pictures of everything. I take pictures of my bills. When I do a job, say I deliver 3 chairs, I'll take a picture of the 3 chairs, and when I get the sign off of the paperwork, I'll take a picture of that. And if I do 4 jobs in a row like that, that paperwork is the end of the pictures for that job. So I know that there's my 3 pictures of the chairs. There's my paperwork. Next job, say I'm delivering a little table. There's a picture of a little table. There's my paperwork. Say I'm looking at some adjustable height tables that ain't working. Well, I take a picture of the adjustable height table. There's my paperwork. So I know as I go through what goes with what. That, and my whole iPhone looks like that. So, you know, I'm sorry I missed it, but there wasn't much I could say to him. Those guys were cracking me up because they were jazzing me, you know, they were poking me, you know. Oh yeah, you said you're going to have a conference with you. I said, the bullshit meter in my head went, bullshit! But they're great guys. It's a great place to work. I really enjoy it. I hope my boss and his wife are getting a resolution of, you know, grieving for her mother, which I know she will grieve for her mother, unfortunately, for the rest of her life, but hopefully she gets some peace in her heart. I know that he's watching out for her because he is her guardian angel and she is his guardian angel. They are like this, you know. And but it was a good day, you know. It was a good day. But I still got to do this damn workout. You know, I just don't feel like doing it, but I'm gonna do it. You know what? I'm gonna turn now. It's a little bit chilly in here. I sat down here. I didn't have any energy, and when I got home, I drank 2 small cups of apple juice, and they didn't fucking help at all. Yesterday, I drank 2 cups of grapefruit juice, but that did help a little bit. Actually, quite a bit. I felt a lot better with the grapefruit juice. And the funny thing is, grapefruit juice is lower sugar, but there's something about grapefruit juice that works in the body in a very particular way. If you drink grapefruit juice, you have to be very careful with your medication, because what will happen with your medication is if you drink grapefruit juice, it'll be way more powerful. So if you're taking insulin, well, you obviously shouldn't be drinking juice, but if you drink juice, I guess it'll work better. I would think that the sugar in the juice, the grapefruit juice, would jack your blood sugar up. But if you're taking like heart medicine and shit like that, or depressive medicine or some other, and you drink grapefruit juice to down it, you'll get a higher dose of it, which is kind of dangerous. So, anyway, it was a good day. You know, I changed my mind. That's what it's going to be. It was a good day, no damn choice workout. We thank the good Lord for that. Everything just went pow, 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 pow. I was so happy. I was so happy yesterday. Was it yesterday? It was Sunday. Or was it yesterday? I think it was Sunday. I saw my friend. I'm scared to talk about that. Anyway, let's get to this. Let's knock this out. I'm happy now. I wasn't too happy when I sat down here because I didn't want to do this shit. I don't want to do this, but I got no damn choice. That's why it's a no damn choice workout. You don't have a choice. Don't fall apart. If you fall apart, they cannot put Humpty Dumpty back together again. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Lord, for the energy to do this. Here we go. freaking cramp right here. Right there, that muscle. Ooh, oh, ooh, come on now. Don't do that. Don't you do that. Come on now. Charlie horse. Charlie and the horse, baby. All right, let's go. Hope I can get through this. Hey, do a little bit of electrolyte, some salt, and some shit like that, you know? Put it in some water. Salt and sugar or something, I don't know. We'll see. 22 individual straight leg lifts. Whenever you're not terrified to do them. Here we go. Here comes the damn Charlie horse. I know it's going to wake up as soon as I do this, but here we go. All right, let's have a little faith. No Charlie horse, Lord, please. Here we go. One, two, three. Ooh. Ooh, that leg was really... I've never had a Charlie horse running down that. I've had it right here, though. It woke me up in the middle of the night on that one. I've had it several times in my life. You ain't lived until you woke up in the middle of the night out of a dead sleep. And one of your muscles is going just like this. You're like going, oh, come on now, stop, you know. Oh, Charlie horses are no fun. All right. Got through that. It was a little bit tight right here. Right there. Right there. I can feel it. One muscle. Ow. Prick. All right, straight leg lifts. 22 doubles. If this don't make a damn Charlie horse go off, nothing will. For you to wake up, starting to get hot. All right, well that worked out okay. Woo! Fast day 4, baby, almost over. I kind of got it in my mind what I'm gonna get. And it'll be cooked in the oven. Won't be nothing exciting. I might cook one thing in the air fryer. Or 2 things, who knows? I don't know, we'll see. That's a long way away, man. 3 fucking days. 3 with no food, baby. Woo! Yeah, baby. But I'll tell you what. I went to Burger King about a week ago, and I got motherfucking poisoned. I want to tell you. And it ain't because of the way they cooked it, because those burgers were made beautiful. But whatever the fuck Burger King is putting in their motherfucking food, man, that bun, I could took that sucker and killed somebody with it, you know? It didn't taste like bread. It tastes like fucking cardboard. The burger was kind of tasteless. The lettuce and tomato and onion was great. And then I got, the fries were okay. Actually, I'm sorry, I didn't get fries. They got their Junior Whopper meal. I got 4 of their Junior Whoppers. Which was, I think it was, what, $5 for 2? I think it was $5 for 2. So I got $10 for 4. And they were good. They tasted good, but what later on, I made a mistake. I ate them coming back to the warehouse out of North Carolina, and I stopped at another Burger King and I got me a vanilla shake, a large vanilla shake, and I got an ice cream, a cone ice cream. And the cone ice cream was really good. Not as good as McDonald's, I will say. You know, the McDonald's one was better. Plus, the girl at McDonald's and the guy at McDonald's, usually they filled up like this, you know? The damn Burger King girl, she went that high. I went, are you fucking kidding me? But she was all happy too. Here you go. I'm like, oh my God. It's like getting a cone with a little bit of ice cream flavoring in it, you know? But I ate that. That was good. But boy, that vanilla shake was nasty. It was nasty. And the combination of the 4 burgers and the vanilla shake made me sick for about a day. Maybe a day and a half. I said, okay, that's it, Burger King. We're done. I'm done with you. You taught me a lesson. I have been taught a lesson, you know? Anyway, I gotta get to the damn. I did my double leg list. Now I gotta do this. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. I am pretty fucking tired. As soon as I post this video, I'm going to sleep.
Alright, Philip, let's go. Come on now. You ain't getting no younger. Shoulders over the hands. Shoulders over the hands. Shoulders over the hands. The hands back. There we go. Shoulders over the hands. Hands back. Shoulders over the hands. It's almost unnatural. But it works. I don't know why. Here we go. All right. Thank you, Lord. Woo! We're back. We're back. Oh, Lord. I drank 7 bottles of water today. Woo. This shit is magic. If you're on a fast. I drank this shit like I was eating fucking candy bars all day. Every time I felt weak, every time I had a hunger pain, I popped another one of these suckers. Of course, you know that means you're pissing 18 fucking times a day, but you know, okay. That just means your kidneys are getting cleaned out. So, anyway. Please don't get trapped on the floor. Exercise, okay? Here we go. Squats, watch out for your knees. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Here we go, 22. Come on. See the bug? Tripping on acid? Huh? Are you tripping on acid again, Cat? Did you get into the acid again?
Okay, Bobby. Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Thank you for being in my life, Lord. Please always be in my life. Lord in heaven. I miss you, Wanda, and you too, Miss Kitty. Well, folks, if you look at the food labels of everything you buy before you buy them, and if you see aspartame or sucralose or high fructose corn syrup, just don't buy it. That stuff is poison, okay? It's poison. What are you doing, Poopy? Oh, what are you doing, mess? Oh, I did mess. I'll squeeze it. Mess. Don't get near me. I'm gonna squeeze it. You know God is with you right now. Right now. If you need His help, put your hand on your shoulder and say, Lord, I'm going through some stuff, man. Can you help me? And He'll help. You might not know how it happens. You might not see it coming, but He'll help you. Thanks for watching the video, folks. I apologize for how long it took. But I want to thank the good Lord for getting me to pay the bill for 2/4/2025 at 10:02 at night. But we got it done. God bless you, folks, and we'll see you in the next video, okay? I don't know what the knucklehead is. What are you doing, knucklehead? Oh, what's my baby doing? My little mess doing, huh? Yeah, we love our little mess. Yes, we do, little mess. Little monster face. Look at little monster face. What are you doing? I know better than that. That's an invitation. I put my hands down here on her belly and she will kick. I'm not going to do that. Love you, little mouse. Love you, little mess. Okay. Alright, folks. God bless you. We'll see you next video. Peace.